Hey guys, so Daryl is just back from Spanish vacation.
Hola!
And now he talks like this.
Hey!
Which is Mexican for hey. And
See.
so we decided we're going to try something kind of cool and do the pawn shop pedal challenge. Which rules are as follows. Every challenge has to have rules. 1, we got to find it in a pawn shop or otherwise secondhand, meaning what? Music store maybe? If we can't find something at a pawn shop. We're going to try for a pawn shop. And it has to be featured on a track we record. So if I buy a distortion, it has to be used throughout the song. If he buys a chorus or something cool, it has to, So it kind of has to be a part of the composition. And just for fun, just kind of see what happens. I don't know if this is technically a Pawn Shop Corner episode or what.
I don't know, let's just have fun.
Yeah. Off
to Lowe's!
He's going to Lowe's now that Daryl's gone. No, I'm just kidding. We'll be back. Alright, so you see Daryl's tan's gotten darker.
Yeah.
First pawn shop was a bust, so now we're going to go to this one, which is the
Capital Pawn.
Capital Pawn, which I can't, you can almost see it. See right here?
Yeah. Accidentally popped the trunk, my bad.
Daryl popped the trunk, so we're going to go address that first.
Yeah.
Capital Pawn, right there. No bueno. Unfortunately, Daryl and I went in and kind of stood at the counter. I guess we don't look rich enough. I mean, he does. He looks like Spanish vacation.
That's right.
But I don't. So they didn't even help us. They had a lot going on and everything, but we weren't even acknowledged, so we just kind of walked out. And all we really saw was like line 6 pedals anyway. So.
Yeah. That's it.
So now
that's amazing.
We're going to try a super old pawn shop next. See if they got anything.
Super old pawn.
This pawn shop has dick. So we found some good deals on some interesting pedals. There's a multi-chorus from Digitech and a Delta Lab Flanger. Daryl's got a Nux chorus at home. I've never owned a chorus or a flanger. Definitely never used a flanger even, actually. I don't think I've used one. So we're going to check one more place and see if these are the guys we want to stick with or not. But pretty cool so far. What do you think, Daryl?
I like it. And it forces us into using something that we don't normally do on a day-to-day basis. So this would be real nice. Hey, if it turns out great and cool, we just made some great deals. If not,
You're so tan.
It's the Mexican sun.
Okay, so successful in search of gear. I have a flanger. Daryl has a chorus. Got them both pretty cheap. And now let's get to some first impressions.
Hey everybody, this is Daryl. I'm here to talk to you about the multi-chorus Digitech pedal. We bought last week 2 different pedals, one a flanger that Richard got, and what I got was a multi-chorus. We got what we think was a really good deal for these pedals. What they do feature is 4 different knobs here. You got your level, your speed, your depth, and then what they call a voice coil. You have your in from your bass or guitar, and you have your 2 outs. Not to go too loud here. You can sort of hear how it warbles, and basically to speed that up, you just give it more speed, and then you're gonna hear how it slows down, speeds up. Now, all fairness, this is a guitar multi-chorus. They do make a bass version multi-chorus. I'm assuming the only difference is that the bass multi-chorus will allow you to put more bass through it. But I haven't really looked at the bass version to see the actual differences. Next would be your depth. Basically, where it's at in the warble. If you want it to be a little further back, basically making it seem a little more bassy in my opinion, or all the way up front where let's give it a little bit of speed here, and then let's start with the depth all the way at 0. See how it's all the way up towards the front, and then now we're pushing it back, sort of giving it that hallway effect. And that's all the way up. And That's with the speed up. Then you have, what they have on here is the X Series voice. And I don't really know exactly how to explain it.
I think it has like more of a lush chorus, like maybe more voicings altogether instead of just the one sounding chorus.
Which would indicate the multi-chorus.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's good phrasing because I couldn't think of exactly how to phrase it. So, let's see. This is 0. Giving a fuller noise with a more voice, almost a little deeper tones. And we go all the way back down to 0. Seems kind of dry. Now, just for fun of it, we're going to put everything at 100% except for the level, just to mess around with it.
That was like spaghetti western almost.
Yeah, it's very wobbly. And anyway, I don't really know how to make it actually sound good at 100%. It's just funny to me just to hear that little noise. But it's a Digitech, and this is what it sounds like with it completely off. Come on, there we go. And then here it is at 100%.
So, this is the Delta Lab Flanger. I'll get some video of a close-up of it. It is the FL1, and it is a pleasing green color. With no flanger, guitar sounds like so. With a little bit of flangers, there's a little bit of depth at about the 11 o'clock position, 10 o'clock. Speed is down at around 9-ish, and the region is dimed at the bottom, not the far right. Like kind of subtle, it's like a extended chorus, but not a lush multi-voice thing like we were talking about earlier. Just in the region, it sounds to me like that's more of a tone knob. You get more of a high end on the right, like a 16K kind of gets boosted, it seems like. And everything above. You can make it super deep and get that crazy noise. Weird space sounds. It's kind of like a helicopter landing. And now it's safe to approach the helicopter. You can add just enough of an effect to sort of fill out the sound. There's our 90s thing.
Yeah.
So you're about to hear these on the song. What you think, Bill?
Oh man, I like yours a lot when it comes to guitar. I think it adds a little bit of that flavor, a little sizzle to the different kinds of guitar tracks. Multi-chorus, love it. For guitar or bass, hell, just about damn near anything. Put it on some flapjacks.
And mine feels very sturdy, and just the weight of it in my hand feels good for bricking somebody in the head you're at a protest rally or Guitar Center is trying to help you, and we all know how they help.
Back away from that guitar, son.
So yeah, we're gonna get some flapjacks, and then we're gonna record these.
Get it.
And these were like around $30 at a pop.
Buy it.
Radical.
No.